My brutal mother flippin' broskies, super welcome to yet another edition of the most brutal games dropping in the coming month, which this time is November. And to my absolute utter surprise, there was actually a shit ton of first-person shooter games dropping in November. Games that I really didn't keep track of, that I didn't expect to drop in November. Well, they are dropping in November, and that shit has me excited to show them to you, because I hope that you will be equally as surprised as I was when I did the digging for this game. Now, let's jump into them. Kicking off the list is No Players Online, and yeah, that name might ring a bell. What started as a small free itch.io project has evolved into a full-blown commercial release. You stumbled upon an old computer in this game, and of course, curiosity wins. But this isn't just some random retro PC, it hides secrets that bends the line between reality and digital madness. You can expect a fully functional 90s style interface complete with Minesweeper, old school forums, and those totally safe shady download sites. Yeah, the game even has those. It's all wrapped up in that sweet nostalgic aesthetic, but every piece of it plays a role in a larger mystery. One that even the multiplayer game inside hides a sinister purpose for. Next up, and yeah, this month's freaking sponsor, Rebel Engine. Now, I've been following this one since its early development, and it's shaping up beautifully. It's a first-person shooter that perfectly blends chaotic hack-and-slash mechanics with crisp shooting, acrobatics, and satisfying melee action. You lead a rebellion against a concrete-clad megacorporation to free the robot kind. All in a world that looks like a perfect mix of cel-shaded flair and realistic low-poly grit. And when the chaos kicks off, it is bloody gorgeous in this one. From the story to the gameplay, this one's looking like a fully loaded package, and judging by the demo, a well-crafted one too. Alright, time for a survival game, and you all know how I feel about those. Hunger, thirst, sleep, stress. Oh, so much stress managing all of those things. But in The Last Caretaker, you play as a robot, which means none of that nonsense is actually essential. You just need energy to keep on chugging. You'll build, craft, and upgrade your way through a mission to save what's left of humanity. There's plenty of gunplay, especially against rogue machines, but what really grabs me is the world itself. It's got grounded, near-future sci-fi vibes, the kind of place that, you just want to explore every inch of, and I am so freaking ready to do that. Now this one's pure chaotic fun. Captain Wayne, Vacation Desperation. A hand-drawn GZ Doom boomer shooter where your protagonist Wayne just happens to have a shotgun for an arm. And your mission? Well, sail through 7.5 exotic locations to humiliate the rich. The really, really rich guys. Which of course means blasting everything into a glorious mess of jibs. Now the demo that is available showed off fast, slick movement, clever level design, and a buffet of ridiculous weapons. And if the full release of this game keeps up that pace, this one's going to absolutely slap harder than grandma. Broski, are you enjoying the brutal games on display so far? If you do, consider hitting that like and maybe even scratching on that subscribe button. And while you're at it, if you want to support the channel, there is a Patreon link down below, and there is even a free-to-enter Discord that is beyond amazing. It's unbelievable how I can keep such an amazing place free for everyone. But yeah, it is, so join it. Join it so you don't miss out on it. Now, Second Son is an intriguing hybrid, part boomer shooter, part RPG, set in an open world packed with procedurally generated dungeons, loot, and tons of exploration. When I tried the demo ages ago, the AI and shooting weren't perfect, but the loot system? Borderlands level of fun. Tons of weapons and armor with unique stats and synergies kept things really wild in this one. And it's not just a dungeon crawler either. Expect settlements, quests, and storylines that have you defending an empire from total annihilation. And of course, saving all of humanity and preventing the world from entering eternal darkness. You know how it goes by now. And honestly, I'm rooting for this one to stick the landing. Wrack My Broskis is back and better than ever. The 2025 remake revives one of the first modern boomer shooters, originally inspired by Doom and Quake. This isn't just a facelift, we're talking restored cut content, refined mechanics, new animations, upgraded audio, and a total visual overhaul. Expect fast-paced arcade action, long linear levels, keycard hunts, and boss fights that demand every ounce of skill to actually beat them. Power-ups, combos, and special abilities keep the energy high. This one's pure old-school carnage, done 100% right. Now we're taking the tempo down a notch. Brush Burial Gutter World is a moody first-person immersive sim with tightly wound melee combat and layered vertical level design. Every tool in the world is yours to use however you please, or ignore entirely. Stealth and strategy, they're key here. Plan your moves, scope your routes, and improvise, or don't do any of it and just move along without killing a single enemy in the game, if you so wish to. It's a smaller scale experience with 4 handcrafted levels designed for replayability. We'll see just how deep the rabbit hole goes when it drops on November the 19th. Now, this one's a bit of a curveball. 7 Days Blood Moons mixes 4 versus 1 gameplay with tower defense. Survivors, they build and fortify, while one player, or an AI, controls the zombie horde as the zombie master. And what makes it stand out? Well, you can actually play this solo. Yeah, full single player support in a game like this, that's an instant win in my book. It's got base building, scavenging, and the unique twist of commanding the undead yourself. And yeah, the fact that you can actually command the hordes of the undead is another win in my book. I'm genuinely curious to see how this concept plays out when it releases. And here comes the month's first roguelite, Afterblast. Now, I'll admit it, roguelite fatigue, it is real in my world. But after a bit of a break from roguelites, I'm back on board, and this one looks like a blast. Literally, Afterblast. It's a fast-paced boomer shooter style roguelite with tons of weapon variety, run-specific upgrades, and permanent progression systems. You can play it in solo or in co-op. Either way, expect massive amounts of chaos in this one, with grappling hooks, double jumps, and even finishing moves. It's got all the tools for greatness. Let's just hope that the combat feels as good as it sounds on paper. Now, I'll be honest about this one, I have no idea how to pronounce it, but Ctesiphon looks awesome. You play as Edelyn Dax, a galactic bounty hunter finally taking a vacation, until the Black Death mercenary company crashes the party and holds the entire resort world hostage. And this is where we cue explosive action, chaotic shootouts, and pure arcade-style fun. Simple premise, wild execution, and that's exactly what I love about it. And yes, my broskis, Call of Duty Black Ops 7 is coming. Am I hyped? Cautiously optimistic. The trailers actually caught my attention, especially the campaign. You guys tell me though, should I stream it when it drops or just let it slip by? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and settle this one once and for all. Thank you. And finally, the wild card of the month, Skopje 83. This one's weird in maybe the best way possible. It's an open world roguelite where your hub world is a literal bus. Yes, inside of it you upgrade and you can even drive it around. Now the goal of the game? Save the city by blasting everything that moves. Simple enough, but there is absolutely no hand-holding here. The game wants you to explore, experiment, and uncover its story through the environmental storytelling itself. And to be honest, I struggle a little bit with the demo, but I love the concept, I love the art style, and the atmosphere is just enough to give it another go when it hits the shelves. Broski, thank you so freaking much for watching all the way to the end. You are bloody amazing, and there isn't enough worlds in this world that can emphasize how cool and awesome you are. No, there isn't. But thank you from the bottom of my heart. And remember, if you enjoyed the video, smash that like. And Papa Slim, he will see you in the next bloody video. Over and out.